The definition of International Investment Bank. Investment bank is a financial services organization that acts as intermediary in large and sophisticated financial transactions when a new firm prepares for internal public offering or when a corporation combines with competitor and investment bank is frequently engaged. The history of International Investment Bank. It started in the early of 16th century and investment banking system arose during the American Civil War and the birth of famous JP Morgan. Goldman Sachs emerged in the 18th century in the United States. There were prominent banking partnerships and substantial expansions in investment banking in the 19th and 20th century respectively. What are the purpose of International Investment Bank? Investment banks serve several purposes in the financial and investment world, which are underwriting new stock issues, mergers and acquisitions, financial advisor, and lastly, asset management.
Next, the function of International Investment Bank. There are two functions, which are revenue generating activities and also support activities. What is revenue generating activities? Revenue generating activities involve primary market making, secondary market making, trading, corporate restructuring, financial engineering, advisor service, investment management, venture capital and consulting. Next, investment bank help with company reorganization and provide strategic advice such as M&A, divestitures, corporate defense strategies, joint venture, privatization, spin-off and leverage buyout. Next, they also provide assistance to both governmental and private companies in raising funds. What about support activities? Support activities involve clearing internal finance and information. Then, they serve as intermediaries between corporation or government that want to attract investment capital and the investor wanting to invest the capital. Other than that, they also serve as client trading intermediaries. However, International Investment Banking operation system has three parts, which are office, middle office, and back office.
As for pre-issue of COVID-19 impacts on investment banks, is unexpected COVID-19 outbreak that causes economic disruption and financial crisis. As for economic disruption, the world was shaken by the sudden wave of COVID-19 contagions worldwide, which leading to economic declination, including market fields such as primary, secondary, funding and derivatives market, which causes spikes in trading volumes internationally. Second, financial crisis. The financial crisis is involving majority of countries around the globe, where the investment banks are starting to see the sign of currencies inflation, particularly on developing countries.
Significant revenue and cost challenge. Reduced revenues as a result of excessive costs contribute to the critical needs for cost reduction. Furthermore, as the cost of goods and services fall, margins and the cost of capital with banks fall, making investors less eager to invest. Requiring access to credit line to maximize cash on hand. People nowadays more prefer to use credit line rather than cash on hand. Credit lines more convenient and easy to bring anywhere, and no limit to use. For international investment banks, COVID-19.
Two ways COVID-19's effect on investment banks can be avoided.
The first way is preparing a return to work strategy. Firms must establish and explain a clear return to work functions, proportional operational risk, as well as the capacity to maintain remote working across sales and trading, operations, risk management, control functions, and beyond. This is related with operational risk. By preparing a return to work strategy can help banks to minimize the risk of direct or indirect loss from inadequate systems. The second way is Operation Digital Transformation. To allow an agile operational function, investment banks must examine their operational capabilities and find opportunities for digitization and standardization of processes into a single data and process model. Through a standardized workflow tooling, operational risk, which is internal factor caused by inefficient management, could be avoided.
One of advantages of IB is initial public offering (IPO). Investment banks have ability in providing experts that requires by initial public offering process due to its overwhelming financial transaction process where it requires an expert. Next is mergers and acquisition (M&A). This is a strategy used by corporations to come together and boost collective profit by eliminating competition. This process involves two companies where competitors merge with each other by buying a majority of stake of the company, which eliminates the competition.
Making a market to do the trade, to enable trader and investor to exchange commodities, derivatives, and other financial instruments. Basically, market is place where investor and trader wish to invest not only in our country but also worldwide. As advisor in the finance industry, client use investment banker for a variety of services. Investment bank advise companies on going public or obtaining funds in other ways. Investment bank regularly consult their client on financial matters.